Happy Friday, y'all! Welcome to 2023. I know a lot of you have set some New Year's resolutions. Some of you are doing really great. Some of you are maybe struggling a little bit. Whatever you set for yourself, I mean, that's great. And don't beat yourself up if you don't meet all of those goals. That's normal. But I do want to take this opportunity to talk about what I'm going to be doing in 2023 as far as my own personal goals. So, every Friday I do this positivity progress, and so this year I am, in respect of my resolutions, it's a little bit different. Some people have weight loss. Hey, that's all great. There's no right or wrong, whatever you set for yourself. But mine is I want to increase positivity in what I do. And I want to be more effective as an educator, as a visual artist, as an actor and a writer. So the question I want to leave for myself and lead with, in other words, for 2023 is what positive impact can I have on all areas of my life that involve education, visual arts, acting, and writing. And because these things are all very, very important to me. So I'm trying to set the bar very high, the benchmark very high, so that I can really work on losing the negativity of things, because that doesn't impact very many people very well. If you ever trying to improve something and you start off with all negatives, then people tend to tune out. So I'm looking at a lot of things that I'm doing and my goals and what I am looking to achieve as I reach more of a retirement age, and how I see or foresee my life going forward. So I think I'm quite happy with this idea of what positive impact I can have on all areas of my life. And it will be a learning process for myself and hopefully for others as well, because I think that's a big deal. If we try to improve something about ourselves, maybe that, impresses upon someone else the idea to do the same for themselves. So, how about some art progress? All right, let's reach over here a little bit. I started doing, again, last year, a lot more things with the abstract. And now this is Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. The watercolor pencils, you lay them down, and then if you can use a paintbrush and water, you can get all sorts of really cool effects. And so this image here is kind of a little bit like feathers coming in, and so I like this abstract effect using the watercolor pencils. And the refrigerator came on. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm getting a new one hopefully very soon, and it won't be so noisy. Right, so the thing about watercolor paper is that you can use acrylic paint on it. And I purchased some gold acrylic paint, so I'm going to lace this thing with some gold ribbon, so to speak, and kind of bring this out a little bit. It almost looks like one of my cat feather duster toys, I think. Right, Sadie? She's down here. I don't know. It was drawn out like some feather images there. So I'm going to do these, and the price point for these are considerably less than if I were working with straight acrylics and oils, or even doing the things like I did with the pansies and the blue bonnets, where I used the Faber-Castell watercolors and then overlaid that with the Prismacolors. Those take a lot more work, especially if I'm doing an animal in the image. That takes a lot more work, so the price point would be much higher. So these could run something closer, yes, I know, something closer to your under $100 range, where a lot people can afford to get more of these, because when you set up things as an artist, you want to have some things that are your high-end pieces, but you also want to have things under $100, and even something for me, I would consider things that are even super low priced, so that people can get some things and have a little bit of art. All right, so I've got just a tiny bit over in the studio, so I'm going to cut out and head over there after the refrigerator shuts off. So I will see you all in a sec. Heading on over to the studio in 2023. Hello, Sadie. You kind of chewed up that paper down there, didn't you? All right, let's see what we have done. And again, not too much right now because just getting back and getting everything adjusted. So I started going through some more highlights on these leaves. Yes, I know I should be doing a lot more, don't you think? But we only have so much time in the day. So don't be too critical, Sadie. Okay? So again, started doing some more highlights of these leaves, and pansies will come back, so hopefully I can do some of that this weekend, and as well as amal. So I started doing now more of the pulling out the colors for these Trinity Spirit horses. You can see there they are up here, and so bringing in a crimson color and a lemon yellow and burnt umber, and I'm using, if you look down here, I'm using a rag after I put the paint on and dipping it in some linseed oil. So the linseed oil has a lot of sheen to it. So there will be areas here where I'm adding in some of this abstract stuff that will appear just a little bit shiny. And you can see some of the underpainting still retains some of the colors from the reds and the yellows and greens and burnt umber. So that will still be there, and this horse is going to be smeared out just a little bit more, and I'll be working across all three canvases. So really, today is the first day I have gotten back into some of the painting, because there was a lot of things to do this week in the new year. Right, Sadie? So you want to say bye to everybody so we can start off the new year? Say bye-bye, Sadie. Sadie. Sadie, we're going to start off the new year. Hello. Oh, boy. All right, we'll see y'all next time.